Hello and welcome to the DSPN's picks for the 2018 NFL Divisional Round football games. As you can see on the screen, we have our picks there. I like the favorites in the AFC games and the underdogs in the NFC games. Um, and this with the Steelers and the Jaguars, the first matchup was somewhat bizarre with the Steelers getting routed at home by the Jags. But I don't think the Jags can outscore the Steelers this time around. That offense just looks straight up anemic with Blake. He looks scared in the pocket. He's taking off every chance he gets. That's why he had more rushing yards than passing yards. Now for the other AFC game, man, it's such an interesting matchup, and I'm probably way overthinking this because of how much heart the Titans showed this weekend against the Chiefs. But man, I think this is going to be a close game, a lot closer than probably the betting line is going to indicate. And the factor I'm going to go with here is New England's got Tom Brady. And I think he'll just be able to get that one more score that the Tennessee Titans just won't be able to get. And man, now with the NFC, how lucky could the Atlanta Falcons get? The first round matchup, they go on the road to LA, perfect football weather, taking on the most inexperienced team in the playoffs, and they took advantage of it. You could kind of tell that the Rams just weren't ready for all that, and it didn't go down the way their fans had hoped. And I like it. I'd like Atlanta to go into Philly and do the same thing because now they run into Carson Wentzless Philadelphia Eagles, and the offense there looks almost as bad as the Jaguars. With the Atlanta defense playing just ferocious and fast, man, I just see Nick Foles leading that Philadelphia team to a win, and it's such a sad ending to that season for the Philadelphia Eagle fans because man, they looked like they had it. They looked like the best team in the NFL for a while there. And in the last matchup, you got the host Minnesota Vikings taking on the New Orleans Saints. The Vikings, if they can hold on here, they have the opportunity to play the Super Bowl in their own stadium, which would be wow, that would be amazing. I can't even imagine as a Detroit Lions fan. That's how amazing it is. But as strong as that Minnesota Vikings defense has looked, that Saints team is just so complete. They have everything. They have good secondary play. They have good pass rush. They can run it. They can throw it with who I think is the best player left on the NFC side, Drew Brees at quarterback. I think it's going to be the Saints and the Falcons in New Orleans again for the NFC Championship. And I think we're going to see New England and Pittsburgh again in New England. I'm excited for this weekend. Let me know who you think's going to win down in the comments. And tell me, are you excited for these games? Do you think the Jags even deserve to be here? Do you think the Jags can win? Do you think the Titans can win? It's such an interesting weekend. Until next time, this is the DSPN.